Oh, hello. This is Nick995. For this video now, I'm ranking unique abilities slash weapons in games, the most unique. And yeah, if you guys watching this, subscribe, share the video, please share it all over. Comment down below and press that subscribe button watermark down there. So it's abilities and weapons. So it could be anything like a gadget or some sort of synergy effect or something like that, But with this though, like, it's very nice in that you know, I can have so much fun like in games with these unique weapons. Unique weapons they can really make a game special. And replayable. And there's always that building up to that weapon. Like you wanna upgrade and progress through the story or whatever multiplayer to eventually get to that weapon arcade mode. So I'm doing 15 down to 1 because if I was to do 50, the video would be too long. So anyways, now number 15. I'm going down. 15 is basically the Dishonored thing where ability where he summons a rat swarm to kill his enemies. It's pretty cool. Now, it may sound lame at first, but like upon playing the game, that's pretty cool. Because the rat swarms they serve as some sort of a distraction, right? Now it's a stealth oriented game where basically you're gonna be outnumbered a lot, and you gotta really you gotta really be stealthy, But it's like basically like this, like it's so cool. Like I look at like a rat swarm. I know it seems like nothing, but it does a lot of damage. Like it does a lot of damage, and it's very good at serves. Very good at being distraction. Like it's very 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 good. It serves it serves its purpose, and it uses meter or whatever where you will eventually run like out of meter. A magic meter, so like you basically use the magic to spawn the rat swarm, but it actually drains down your meter every time you use it. So distraction. 14 is a microwave gun from Black Ops 1 Zombies, a microwave gun, which I really love because it's like 3 guns in one, really. 2 guns. Well, you got no, there's like a 2 sides to it. One is dual wheel, and then the other one is like a huge synergy effect bonus, where like they basically combine the 2 guns together. Yeah, so like it's through Black Ops Zombies, right? So if you play Black Ops Zombies Moon, that's a gun right there. If you play it on Moon, right? I can only get this gun on Moon. So basically what happens, like you have these 2 guns, right? They shoot out electricity, right? But like if you put them together, they make this stream of microwave energy, right? And then the zombies, they basically puff up. Then you can kill like 20 zombies at once when you combine them together. When you put these 2 guns together, so it's this huge core control ability, but very nice. And wonder weapons, there's tons of nice wonder weapons in Black Ops Zombies. Not only this, in Black Ops 2 Zombies and 3 and 4. But yeah, so the microwave gun. Now, 13 is God of War Ascension. I can't remember what it was called, but I believe it was a time. It was something where I basically slow down enemies individually, right? But with this one though, it's this unique ability where he basically rebuilds structures. So structures will fall down, and then he's able to rebuild structures through reversing time, basically. So he's basically reversing time, and while he's rebuilding structures, it's pretty cool. It's really 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 cool. Now through this though, he's able to slow down enemies. So if I face like a fast enemy, you put them in this slow zone bubble, which they basically move slower. They move slower, and yeah, so giving you more, making it less likely for them to hit you. So yeah, really a time zone, a time bubble or whatever. Pretty cool. Next one is, you guys will know Skyrim, the shouts. Skyrim, basically you have the ability to basically scream. So like Your scream is basically like you can make it into like this a mini storm or whatever. But it's pretty cool. Like it's a really nice ability in that. Um, Again, a crowd control, right? A crowd control. It allows for a lot of. It can do a lot of damage, and then um, like with Skyrim, like there's so many different characters that can be endless. But with this ability, it makes it so easy. Like let's say like if you're fighting like a group of bandits, you can just shout and then they basically collapses them onto the ground. Now there's fire shouts, there's wind, there's ice shouts, there's the main one, the wind shouts, and there's shouts where now this is like like its own category of sub abilities. So like you have there's a shout where like if you shout like at a dragon and you fight dragons, the dragon will fly away. It'll force the dragon to no. The dragon will be grounded. So if you shout like if you use this shout like on a dragon and if they're trying to fly away, they'll be grounded. It's pretty cool. It's really 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 cool. And yeah, and it's a nice sound effect to it. Like woof, where you can hear the thunder and the background. In the background the noise. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's number 12, and the number 11, which I kind of made a mistake, but number 11 is really prototype. The whip fist. The whip fist is a cool weapon, but like in this game, like your weapons are attached to your body. You're like this walking deadly, a Swiss Army knife. Like you're deadly. You carry like this huge ass machete on you, or you know what I mean, like growing like off of your body. You got tendrils. You got these huge ass fists which do a lot of damage. But there's one where the whip fist it's a really cool in that the whip fist it's like a stretch. So you basically kind of like Mr. Fantastic, right? But it's only like one arm, right? But it's pretty cool in that you can hijack helicopters with it. So it kind of does like this. Oh yeah, like that, like that's it, right. Like that's you, and then that's a whip fist. So the whip fist can go a long distance, right? A 30, 40 meters. No, it's really, really. No, it's really cool, and then the more you upgrade the whip fist, the farther I can go. So you'll use it to basically to hijack helicopters, right? Or like to pull an enemy towards you, or to pull yourself closer to an enemy. Yeah, it's in prototype 1 and 2, and you can clear out enemy. So it really serves a crowd control, a reaching ability, a grab ability, to kind of close the gap between you and the enemy. So yeah, that the whip fist. Number 10 is going to be poison arrows, mind control in Horizon Zero Dawn. Poison arrows is really cool in that they serve as a mind control thing, right? So in this one though, I can obviously take control of machines, right? You're like this, you're in a world where they're, like you're in a hunter gatherer type tribes, and then you got robots basically taking over, right? You got like animal based robots, and then you can kind of hack into them like with this certain type of a device or whatever. No, there's something in it called the poison arrow, right? Now the poison arrow kind of serves as a mind control thing / machine control. But basically, that's a symbol for it, right? There's different elemental things, but basically, the poison arrow. I've used it like on a certain enemy. At the enemy, I will go kind of crazy, right? And then it'll basically kill everything around it, right? So like if you were to use the poison arrow like on this big thing right here, the Thunderjaw, like it being like one of the bigger enemies in the game, it would go crazy and then kill other robots in the area. I know it kind of seems why they put it higher because it can backtrack, and then so this poison ability, I believe it was called stance or something like that. It can, the enemies will attack you as well. So like it basically attacks everything in sight. So yeah. And again, one of those weapons where you gotta get it the more you play the game. No, the more you play the game, the more likely you are to get it. It's a certain type of unlockable. The next one is a meteor gun from Destroy All Humans 2. One of my favorite games of all time, right? A top three. So basically, he summons a meteor through this gun. It's really cool though. It's really cool because at first you get the first meteor, right? So my first time getting the gun, you can only summon one meteor. But then next time though, you can summon more meteors. So there's two, there's three, and I believe there's a max of four, right? So that's a meteor. Yeah. So he basically does like some sort of target lock, right? Like on like somewhere, and then the meteor drops down on that area. That's yeah. So really cool, and as one of the bigger scale guns in that game. But upon upgrading, though it does more damage. It covers quicker. The target lock closes us. So it's like this circle, and then the circle goes red, and then like when it's red, that's where the meteors are gonna fall down to. Oh yeah, a great game though. I highly recommend it. Next one is gonna be Black Hole Gun, which is Destroy All Humans 4, which a Path of the Furon. So, with this gun now, like basically, you spawn this black hole, right, and then the black hole pushes everything in. So, but it makes the game super easy. It makes it very, very, very easy, right? But it basically serves as a way to like a massive crowd control. So it sucks in like traffic lights, enemy soldiers and enemy aliens and cars, trucks, all that, And the more you upgrade like this black hole gun, and the more the more things it will be able to suck into it, But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. No, you rarely see things like this in this game, like in games. You really, 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 really see it. So it's basically like that, right? So, you being crypto, an alien, all that. So you spawn the black hole and it sucks everything into it. I know it makes the game really easy, but the other thing too is that the other thing though, I can't talk, is that to get bullets for it, like it's not easy. It's not easy. You gotta break down, you basically break down objects to get bullets for or ammo for your weapons. Sometimes it doesn't spawn as easily. This is a nice one though. The EMP Flash. It's Splinter Cell Conviction. Now with this EMP Flash, it's something where so basically what happened, like you like you have this one EMP device, right? And then if you press on the EMP device, it'll close down, it will shut down everything like in the area. So obviously in this game, darkness used to your advantage, right? Like when you're in a dark shadow or like a area with no lights, use that to your advantage, and then you can somehow see like in the dark. So the EMP shuts off like all lights in the area, and then it makes it easier for you. And then with this flash, you distract the enemy, so the enemies will kind of, it's almost like they're blinded by something, and then where they're like, oh, what's this in my eye? Like they have to look away, and then making it easier for you to take them out. I know it is limited. Sometimes like you only get three of these per mission, or you can restock middle of the mission, depending. But the EMP, like it makes the game easy. Like it makes the game, like it makes the stealth game easier, But you gotta really use these wisely. Really, really, really use these wisely. And it has a nice ability where, obviously, Sam Fisher, him here, he has the ability to kill multiple targets quickly, like super, super, super quickly, like shoot them quickly, like within like 4 seconds or so. It's crazy. So yeah, next one is gonna be the super powerful. Now this is a DLC game, but it's a DLC made into a game. GTA episodes from Liberty City. Very nice. There's a gun in it where basically it's like a shotgun, but it's a shotgun with kind of a grenade type bullets where it does a lot of damage. Or basically, like I have to show you guys here now, right? So, basically, let's say like if you're to shoot a car with this, right? This shotgun dents the car, so it leaves a huge ass dent in the car. So it's like the car was like in a massive car accident, or like a truck or whatever. it's one of the main reasons why I go back and play the game. I play this game. So it looks like this, right? Like a AA-12, but it's kind of customized, in a way where the bullets are super powerful. They got this huge force right into it, where it's kind of like this powerful, it does so much damage. It does a lot of damage, right? You can kill like enemy soldiers or whatever, or enemy SWAT guys in like one hit with this gun. It's that powerful. You can take down helicopters with this gun and tanks. Obviously in this one they add in APCs, right? So I could take down things. So it's like basically you got some sort of exploding bullet, right? Yeah. So AA-12, they customized exploding AA-12. It's pretty cool. Now we're in the top 5. Now number 5 is Airgun. Now again, 5 to 1. 1 is my, what I believe is the most unique based on my collection. Again, it's based on what I played. Next is gonna be the Airgun from Just Cause 2. I gotta show you guys, but the Airgun has something in it where it basically blows the enemies away. So like it basically blows out strong winds, right? It's like this huge cylinder gun base. But it's so like it, and initially though, like, it comes a lot of ammo. But like when you reload or whatever, you gotta kind of do something where you kind of resupply to regain that ammo. Let me show you the air gun. So the air gun is basically this, right? It blows it blows away enemy soldiers, tanks, helicopters, and enemy plus 2. I believe it can blow away bullets as well. So if someone shoots at you, it does blow away bullets. So it's a strong wind. It's basically a super strong wind coming from a gun. Basically, it's like it's pretty amazing. So yeah, see, I don't know if you can see that so well, but the lighting is not so good. So yeah, so air propulsion gun, really pretty cool, And again, with the bullets, it basically runs out, I believe runs out of fuel, right? So it's not yeah, the ammo is fuel. So you gotta restock by kind of resupplying and all that. Oh yeah, air gun. Number 4 is Lightning Storm, Infamous. Really Infamous 2 and Infamous 1. No, you're basically, you have electric powers. You summon electricity, right? In this one, you can summon, you're so powerful in that you can summon lightning storms from the sky with the proper progression and upgrades, right? We need something called Ion Charge. So Ion Charge makes it so you can bring your elemental abilities to the max. There's one where you summon a small tornado, but the one that's really iconic is the lightning storm. Lightning storm does a lot of damage. It'll take out like sub bosses in like one hit quickly. It'll take out so it's more of like some sort of ability, right? Because you being a conduit, right? You can. So it's kind of like this, right? That's you over here, and then you summon the lightning storm. Let me find another one. Okay, see right there. And you summon lightning light from the sky, and it's actually, and depending like if you're good and bad, it does that thing, right? You can have blue lightning or red lightning / orange lightning. Orange lightning in this one, cause like when you're bad, you're orange in this one. They change it up. So yeah, so it does lots of damage, and then but it was better. It was kind of better in the first game. I don't know where the first game case went, but in the first game you could actually directionally kind of you can kind of track where the lightning storm goes as long as you have energy to do so. So you can kind of track where it goes, so you're gonna make it go left, right, back. Where this one is only stationary, right? It used to be stationary, but it's a huge damage dealer, huge damage dealer, and crowd control. No, we're in top 3. Number 3 is Resistance 3, the Mutator. Now the Mutator is a gun. Now you're fighting aliens in this game, right? Just give me a sec here. The Mutator is a gun where it really serves for crowd control. So the Chimera, they're the enemy alien forces, right? they're basically coming to take over the world. The mutator acts as a way to kind of like sends out like these spores are kind of like to spread sickness in the chimera, right? Now that's the mutator right here. No, it's a really, really, really cool gun. In that it makes these massive ass pods, or I don't even know what you call those, but once you hit one chimera with it, they'll basically go crazy. Like they'll go crazy, and then this huge ass fear basically grows like out of their body, and then it basically kills them. But like if they run into other chimera, now the chimera they mainly use guns, right? Like an alien race. If they run into other chimera, they will kill them as well. So it's kind of a crowd control, some sort of a chain reaction. But what's cool about the gun is that that's the surface. Like if you use the gun, if you use the gun secondary ability, it basically makes it so it makes this mist, right? So there's green mist that spawns from the gun, and then the mist will basically make it so it will basically kill any chimera like in the area, nearby the area. And it's a huge, and the more you it has something where the more you use the gun, the more the gun gets upgraded. And then it makes this huge like synergy, a crowd control effect where all the chimera just eventually die like so quickly, right? They just die quickly. They just get infected, and it's like this kind of like a quarantine zone where everybody just getting sick. But no, it makes the game. Now, obviously, bullets for these are rare. You don't see ammo. You don't get much ammo for it. But once you do get ammo, though, it's actually really fun. Like just to get to it. But I get the gun relatively late in the game, and there's no new game plus, so you don't really get to enjoy the weapon, because once you get it, there's only like 1 hour left in the game. But the mutator, man, I tell you, like that secondary thing where the mist, where like I basically kill, so you could be fighting like a huge ass bulk. I'll call him again, like a huge ass a chimera, and then they will get sick as well. Like the spores will grow on them, the spores or whatever, and then they'll eventually kill them. Next one is the disco gun of, or no, it's number 2, Ratchet and Clank. Disco gun basically serves as a distractor. No, it doesn't seem like much, but it's not a disco. It's a disco grenade. So you throw it, and then basically what it makes all the enemies in the area dance nearby. So. And then this one though is it is harder than it looked. Upon playing it again a month ago or 2 months ago, it is harder than I thought I would be. No, it's really no, you really gotta time. I really gotta shuffle through weapons and all that, different weapons. You got a ton of different weapons. But with this one though, with the disco gun, you are a grenade. You are throw it like on the ground, right? Then it basically lights up. Then it has like this music, right? All the enemies will dance, and then they have no time to attack you. They're dancing to this, right? And it's basically like a cartoon. It's very cartoon-like, Ratchet and Clank. But I really love it in that it makes a game. It'll make like a sort of a hard, like a hard section easy, because you could just rely on this. I use it against bosses as well. So bosses will dance towards this disco gun, a grenade, but it doesn't really kill. No, it doesn't really kill. That's like this, right? That's the grenade gauntlet. So it doesn't kill the enemies. It just serves as a distractor. But the enemies, they don't attack you. They do not attack you when they're in this. They do not attack you. There's even a time when there's one part in the whole game where an enemy uses this against you, and then you basically dance, and then you have no time to attack them. No, it's a huge, again, with the huge area of effect, huge area of effect is what really makes it a number 2. Number 1 is, again, the time displacement. Watch where you're going into Titanfall 2. There's an area where you basically travel through time. I talked about this recently. This is what you basically you're in an area, like let's say if you're in 2015, like in a certain mall, you get to, I believe you go to the future, and the mall is in ruins because the robots have taken over or whatever. But you can make it so with this watch, it's so powerful in that it brings you back to that same place, but you're going back in time in that same place. So a robot could be able to kill you, but you can just use a watch. The watch brings you back in time, so the robot is no longer there. This is even one where a bridge is broken, so you gotta get across the bridge in the future, because apparently like this facility was destroyed like in the future. So you're in this area, and then you're trying to get through to the other side. So all you gotta do is just go back in time to a time when the bridge was still there. So you just walk across there. Then you gotta go back to the future back. Alright, so cool. Like, it's pretty cool, and all of this is happening through a click of a button. Obviously, a gameplay logic, but yeah, really cool. Now, again, it's great for avoiding bullets, and obviously too, like, you got enemies like in the present, are trying to kill you as well. But like in the future, the robots have taken over. You got the enemy military have taken over, so everything is in ruin. So you kind of shift between a present and past. And there's one where, like when you're in the future, there's something where the in order for you to progress, a platform is in a certain location only like in the future. So like you gotta be like you have to be like in the future to get it right. Otherwise if you're in the present, like you just fall to your death, right? So there's platforming, there's running on walls, and so like it implements running on walls with this time travel ability. And yeah, so WC number 1 again, and then that's it again. 15. So number 15, the rat swarm. 14, the microwave gun. 12, the time freeze bubble in God of War Ascension. Oh no, 13. 12 is gonna be the shout from Skyrim. 11 is gonna be a whip fist from Prototype. 10 is gonna be the poison arrows from Rise Zero Dawn. 9 is gonna be the meteor gun, Destroy Elements 2. 8 is gonna be black hole gun, Destroy Elements 4. 7 is gonna be the EMP Flash from Splinter Cell Conviction. 6 is gonna be the shotgun. Well, the really the powerful explosive bullet, exploding shotgun. 5 is gonna be the Airgun, Just Cause 2. 4 is a Lightning Storm Infamous 2/1, and the 3 is the Mutator from Resistance 3. 2 is a Disco Gun from Ratchet and Clank, and 1 is a Time Displacement Watch. That's it for the video. Like again, subscribe, button mark down there, please. Thanks for watching.